Welcome all to Redux Part 2 session. So in this is continuation of Redux, my Part 1. Here I want to reiterate whatever I said earlier. So in Redux, it is simply for managing the state of your application. It put forth application state, and it states that the state of the application should not be changed directly. It should be changed only through the reducer, which manages the state basically. So in Redux we have something called actions, reducer, and state. So action, as I've written, it is an object which tells reducer to how and when to change the data. Reducer is a function that has the logic to change the data, that is the state, and we have a state. The reducer produces the state, and reducer and state together is called store. So the store has reference to both reducer and state. So the main things to understand is action is an object and reducer is a function which returns the net state. So I can explain you with a simple example. Maybe I want to create an action like split Karthik into a array of characters. So in this case, my type will be split and payload will be Karthik. And payload is something which tells about the data, and type is like the type of action to be performed. So in this case, I want to split Karthik into array of characters. So once the reducer receives this action, it will search through its various types, and it will execute the logic which is written inside the type split. Okay, and it will produce the state Karthik, which will be an array of characters. So I can explain you with an example. Okay, we will try to do the same with explain whatever I told you now. Let us practically perform it. So this is a simple tool which executes the JavaScript. Here Redux is already installed. So I will do this. Okay. So first we need to create a store. Okay. Create a store. A store takes a reducer as parameter because the reducer only produces the state. So let us create a reducer. Reducer, as I told earlier, it is just a simple object. So I will just create a reducer is a function. Okay. So I am saying that always return an empty array. So this will be my state. So let us return it to a var store. Then let me get the state from this. I'm trying to get the current state of the store. So we are trying to get this one. So I will just say get state. So can you see the current state? Because the reducer just returns the empty array, the current state is the empty array. Now I will create an action. Action I told earlier, it is a object. Okay, and whatever for the example I told you, I want to split, and the data I'm interested to split is Karthik. I want to send this. For sending the action, we use dispatch action. Dispatch action. So I will make it let. and I will again try to get state. But still the value is empty array because in reducer I have not written the logic what to do with the type split. Okay, I have to write that. So reducer basically has two parameters. It will have the initial state, the state, initial state, and the actions. Okay. Let me write that function. So as I said earlier, it will first check what type the action wants to execute. Equal to split, then do this. I will say return actions dot payload dot split with empty characters, else return state. So now are you able to see the current state changed? Because the reducer is executing our logic to split the string and returning that state. So this has become the current state right now. So hope everyone could understand the basis of React, basis of Redux. In the next session we will see how to make Redux work with React.